the second whoever I have at edge. Edge? Bullets. Then. But what, LT? I am going to finish this one way or another. I do it on my terms, my way. I won't warn you again. If this is what you want, fine. I'll stand aside. Tick tock. You are almost out of time after Edge. You will pay your fee and join us. Well, that was fucked up. And we see... We did see Crazy Cobble go through a marathon of a match with Vane the Warbringer on Ignition. Or actually at Counterbalance, our last pay-per-view. So we see Don warming up. And you know what that means? That's going to be our first match of our main event here. We see Don getting warmed up. That means we're going to probably pan over to Adina and see what he's doing for getting prep for his match. Which should be interesting. Last time these two faced each other was at the Royal Rumble as well. So we'll see if Don's actually fully capable, because we saw him take a beating the last couple weeks by the hands of Corey Kerr. But getting back to a little bit of crazy there, and Adina, here's Adina. Look, going for some last minute advice from Pernov and Florex. So that's going to get ready for their match. But getting back to a crazy situation, like I said, he had a marathon of a match and threw Vane through a table. But yeah, the question is, what cost? And apparently he doesn't give a good goddamn about his own well-being. He's had medical advice from our doctors and from his military doctors. And he says he still has things left to do. And Max has pretty much tried to tell him he needs to chill out a bit, but like he said, he's got two objectives left to finish before Edge of Midnight. One is the very, very large and very powerful Ned. And the second one is whoever got on Edge. But we can confirm that Crazy's challenge he issued to Ned has actually accepted his match, because Crazy put the stipulation on your terms, at your convenience, on your time. So that's going to be one hell of a match way down the road. But we're going to see how much Crazy's got left in the tank. Because it looks like he's not the only one that's got people waiting for him. Because that's the second time we've seen that figure and him say those words twice now. So we're going to have to wait to find out what's that. But Crazy said he's fine, but we all know better than that. But he's apparently going after against doctor's orders, and he has, I've just been handed this, that he is actually asked to sign a waiver that makes the MMWF not responsible for anything that happens in the upcoming months. Because we have, I believe, 3 or 4 weeks until our WrestleMania-esque match of Edge of Midnight. So we'll see. What's coming out? But as for Adina makes his way down the ring. He's had a very he's coming off a victory. He's coming off a loss. However, he won the series against Stroll, and we saw Stroll fall yet again. So we'll see what Stroll has left in the tank. What Stroll in the upcoming days, but Adina, fresh off that loss, we'll see what Don's got left in the tank. And he's actually fully functional after the brutalization he suffered at the hands of Corey Kerr. So it's going to be interesting to see these two guys. They're coming off bad weeks. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first match of our main events of the evening. Match 1 of our 3. So here we go.
This should be an awesome matchup.
Adine rolls right up and tries to go with that leg kick, and Don says nope, but Adine gets him and throws him down in the corner. Goes behind, Adine throws Don up on the ropes. And what's he going there? And going for a big back body slide. So they go into a wrist lock. Don counters into a headlock of his own. And a nice little fireman carry takedown there. Drops the big elbow. Didn't get all of it on there, looked like it, but Don throws Adina through into the ropes. And beautiful counter twisting neck breaker there from Adina. Adina goes for a clothesline. Don ducks it. Don's backing up slightly. Adina goes behind. Don counters into a headlock of his own. And Adina counters that and shoves him away and switches Don into a headlock. Goes down to the ropes and hits a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there. Getting all up in Don's grill there. Goes to the wrist lock. Nice little leg takeout there. Wrestling takedown. They stand up. Adina goes to the headlock. And beautiful variation of Russian leg sweep. Adine's all over Don early on. He goes to a headlock. Hits a Manhattan drop. And that should be kind of just as there. It says Dom is the king of the ball bashers there. But Adina hits another twisting neck breaker. A running twisting neck breaker. Adina picks up Don. Goes to the headlock. Nice little judo toss there. Spinning leg drop, but nobody home. Don rolls out of it. Don goes behind. And hits a backside suplex. Don was a wicked left hand to a right hand combination. There's 3. Adina says no, goes behind. Nice little another wrestling takedown. And Adina drops a big elbow right across the neck. And then drops an elbow to the back. Working on all parts of Don's body. Adina kicks the midsection, but Don counters, and then Adina counters that into another pendulum backbreaker. Adina picks up Don, and Don counters and throws Adina into the corner. Hits a shoulder thrust, battering ram into the corner. Don stomps on Adina, hits that big thigh shot right to the jaw, drops the elbow. Kicks the mid-check. Adina says no with the dragon screw takedown. Adina picks Don back up. And Don counters again. And nice little hip toss there. Nice little arm drag, my bad. Goes to a lock up in the center. Adina wins this round, goes to the headlock. Throws Don into the corner.
This is electric.
Big right hand there from Adina. And he's going up top. There's 10 shots, but Don says no after that 3 shots of the 10. Another big wicked left hand, but Adina comes back with a wicked right hand of his own. Adina throws Don back in the corner, spins him around. Big right hand, kick to the midsection. Nice combination there. And gone pretty hitting that jumping leg drop there, that double mule kick out of the corner. Solid match between these two right now. Adina just tossed him over, and Adina's going for the knee lift net breaker. He's won matches with that, but is it enough for this time? Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. It's enough this time. Holy shit! Adina beats Don with a knee lift net breaker. Adina bounces right back after that match. Holy shit. God. It looks like Don has not recovered fully from the abuse that he suffered at the hands of Corey Kerr. Jesus Christ. What a match, what a show so far. I'm sorry that took a little shorter than I was expecting, but hey, what the hell, that happens. And Adina pulls the win on away of a Don. See what we got next going on. We have apparently we have our second main event of the evening. And first up is going to be DJ Haji versus DEST. And we saw from the week prior that after a grueling match between Haji and DEST, Haji just came up short. And Haji got beat very quickly by DEST1. Weird. Just, that was a very different match, I'll say the least. But it was physical, that's damn right. And thankfully we have our announce table back together now. As Pranav makes his way down to the ring. We'll see if Haji is able to rebound after that bad loss there from DEST against DST1. And I had a couple minutes to talk with him before, just shortly after they arrived. And pretty much one of the backs of him. He says that he underestimated DEST1, so now he's coming back with a lot more momentum and listening and knows what DEST is capable of now, so he does not intend to underestimate him again. So this should be a good one. We'll see if Haji's able to rebound. But the one's flying high right now is DEST1. And he's got to be concerned because he sees that the battle lines have been drawn on Ignition and he's going to get tossed back into DEST with the rest of them. And Minyor, I think this is Minyor. Yeah, Minyor, he just has a little bit of time left this week to head on in pre-flight this time because he knows he's got some hectic matches coming up in the next couple weeks when full war has been declared in the MMWF in regards to Ignition. We have the Pantheon with a couple of theirs and joining forces with DEST, which have drawn the attention of the Hitmen. So we know DEST and the rest of them have been going back and forth for years now. So we'll see if have to turn in later on this evening to Ignition and see where it goes from there. And see if shit catches fire or all just breaks down chaotic and hectic. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our main event match number 2. Beautiful leg lariat there from DEST going right after Pranav. Trying to keep the early advantage, but goes right there, kicks the hamstring, goes to the headlock, hits a split leg jawbreaker, and Pranav can't even get out of the box yet. Goes to wrist lock, go to the headlock. Beautiful hurricanrana there. DEST is all over Pranav early on right now, ladies and gentlemen. And another twisting arm drag. Spinning leg lariat, but glances Pranav, and he's still can't get any offense yet. DST throws him in the ropes and pull back, but finally Pranav counters, but he gets countered right into another arm drag. Nice little head scissors takedown over there. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors there from DEST. Throwing Pranav off his game even more, but finally Pranav goes behind. And beautiful slam there. Nice kind of electric chair setup, and goes from a single leg Boston Crab.
Great match here. But if you missed any of the
And
matches,
DEST is going to try and make it to the ropes.
to catch up on all the action.
And
Then he gets into the ropes.
makes it to the ropes.
Not this time.
Pranav goes for a punch, gets countered into a headlock. Pranav counters that, goes behind, into a chop block. That'll tear apart your knee. What the fuck happened here? Oh, we'll be right back. Oh, 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Goes right to that chop block. Drops the stomps him in the midsection, goes behind, and goes into that
What does the ninja need to do with this?
there and just tries to have, but close to the ropes again.
They were very well matched
And
for
Pranav,
this one.
what's he doing on the outside? No, sets up for that second rope DDT. Gets all of it on DEST.
Fans watching this
Drags him to the center. Here it is, the cover. 1, 2. DEST says no.
with the arm.
DEST goes to a wrist lock. Rolls through the wrist lock. Turns Pranav over.
Match.
Stomps on his shoulder and bicep. Rolls him over again. Goes right back to that arm, trying to weaken the move. Does a standing moonsault. Beautifully executed there. But goes for that wheel kick, and Haji saw it coming and was able there and puts him into that surfboard stretch. Will that be enough?
Can't get over the physicality of this match. This has been brutal.
DST like he's tapping out. He's got nowhere to go. He's in the center of the ring.
Man, this has been a great match. That's
And
it.
DST is tapping out. Boy, Haji was able to weather that early rush from fucking DEST and at the end of the day win through. But that was after that beautiful stellar driver, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Slam right into the middle of the ropes into that second rope DDT. Jesus Christ. That was just, I guess that was almost the end. And DEST is trying to get back, heading backstage now, running for his life. Because he's the one who underestimated Pranav this time around. What the fuck now? What the fuck is going on this time around? DST has made it to the back of the screen. Pranav's still celebrating out in the ring. And our cameras are going to the back. What the fuck? And Pranav's going, what? Like, oh God, it's Vladimir! God, we were wondering when he was going to come around. He assaulted ISF in the back of the locker room as he was getting to the ring. Holy shit, Vladimir's here. That can't be good. God, what the fuck's going to happen now? We're going to do something about him. Actually, no, I don't have to do shit. I think the people that he have been assaulting will finally rise up and deal with him the correct way, so. Regardless. So, Vlad apparently still thinks he's still in that mode of he's just attacking everybody after the party boy made him look like a bitch. So I don't blame him, but goddamn. He's a pick better times, but DSC adding insult to injury for tapping out. And we set up for our main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. And after they do the entrance, we are going to go to break so we can bring you this match in its entirety. Because we saw last week this match was amazing. And 4X was dead to rights 4 times and was able to escape. And finally it walked into a bass drop and it was over. So DEST is going to have that little bit of a chip on his shoulder. Because he know he can beat him. He had 4X dead to rights 3-4 times. Adjust the array. God damn it. So yeah, after they make their entrances, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go to break so we can bring you the match in its entirety. And 4X, he showed he is a very smart competitor. The way he was able to take those super kicks and then roll away from danger. So we'll see if he's able to pull that off again. But I think DEST knows better this time around. So we'll see how it goes. But it was a beautiful match last week. We'll see how this week ends. And we saw all kinds of shit. That match went all over the damn place. So, strap in, ladies and gentlemen. This match may be up several notches of physicality. If it's anything like their previous match, it's going to be good. Regardless. So, and we will be right back, ladies and gentlemen.